All right, time for a check of our forecast. Here's Leland and Nikki D.
All right, right now in Nashville and around the Mid-South, the big story is the fog that is out there. So all of the mid-state under a fog advisory, and a couple of Kentucky counties through for most of us 9 o'clock this morning.
So kind of think about, okay, did you have a lot of rain yesterday? Did you have a shower or two? If you did, good chance you do have some visibility issues. I mean, some locations down to around a quarter of a mile, especially southward.
Yeah, so be careful out there. Here in Nashville, I ran in and out of a little bit of fog this morning, but there's a great example of where we had more rainfall yesterday.
I mean, look at all that, especially areas south of I-40 and then across the plateau is where we're seeing so much of it. But this unsettled weather is continuing to be with us as we go throughout the next several days. And when it comes to that muggy meter, yeah, check this out. Consistency is with us as everything is going to feel a lot hotter than actually it really is. But these rainfall totals really vary from location to location. Remember, in the city, we've had upwards of near 10 inches where we should be, and then you head into Crossville, you're lower than the average. So it really is going to be one of those situations that we continue to fine tune, because as we get these pop-up showers and storms, unfortunately, we end up with some localized flooding. We saw that in parts of Wayne County yesterday, Lawrence County, seeing some of y'all that were upwards of 1 inch to 2 inches in just an hour. So all of that water's got to go down to the lower lying location. So even if you particularly didn't have a lot of rain, if you go to an adjoining area that maybe you share those waterways, that's where you're going to notice some of the difference of things really starting to increase. Right now in Dixon, a little bit of visibility issue for you. You're coming in at 70 degrees right now. And here's a look at that visibility map. I mean, south of I-40, going across the plateau, we're looking at some areas that are down to around a quarter of a mile. We do have that dense fog advisory for most, not all. That will be until 9 o'clock this morning. Now, already on the Power 5 radars, few little showers, and unfortunately they're in areas that have quite a bit already being marked up. You'll notice that's over into parts of 5 Points, Loretto, just south of Leoma, and moving its way just north of Minor Hill. So why are we in this pattern? Well, we've got this unsettled boundary to our north, and we've got high pressure down to our south, and that basically is just continuing to stir up a lot of moisture moving in. And then you get that peak heat of the day instability. That's when things do start to pop. Currently, upper 60s and 70s for us. You'll notice in your Weather Planner Plus, yes, we've had so much rain, and the same song and dance continues today. Thankfully, Leland coverage a little lower than yesterday, but the time frame stays basically the same. Peak heat hours, so after lunch, going into early afternoon.
All right, so we'll keep an eye on that for you as we make our way through the day. I will note we've got the fog advisory at the top of the hour. Nashville International was reporting visibility at 2 miles. Bam, there you go. This is our viewpoint from the Sonesta, showing 71 degrees. Hard to make out part of the runway there and the hotel across the way, across the interstate over at the airport. So because of that fog, I've got yellow up this morning for the dog walk forecast, and then we'll go yellow again with the chance for scattered showers and storms developing later today. But this is Mia, courtesy of Joseph Bruno. Our high today, 91, seasonable for us on this 10th day of July. The record 101 last hit on this day back in 1930. So highs today, similar to yesterday, between about 85 and 90. We'll get storms to pop, and then where they pop, temperatures come down. Now, I'll say this, for today, along I-65 and east of I-65, those rain chances are about 40 to 60%. As you get further west of I-65, Clarksville, Dover, Camden, the chance is there, but it drops down to about a 20% chance for you. So with that, just kind of keep that in mind. If you're doing yard work today, there will be opportunities out there. Right now, we do have a couple of spotty showers over our southern areas. Exact track showing some more scattered showers and storms this afternoon. Again, you can see a little bit more in the way of those storms east of I-65. They should gradually die down past sunset. Like the last couple of nights, there will be patchy fog out there tonight. And then as we go into Friday, more scattered showers and storms developing. Percentages trend down a little bit to about 30% by the weekend. Today, on our 7-day, going to look for a high right around 90. Then for tomorrow, we're at 92. Heading into Saturday and Sunday, scattered showers and storms, down to 30% chance for Saturday and similar on Sunday.
Which is better. I mean, we're not looking at as wide of a coverage, but very scattered, isolated activity heading into those peak heat time frames. Temperatures, you'll notice, slowly climbing as we'll be back into the mid-90s. However, it's going to feel closer to around 100 to 102 degrees. But if you get a pop-up shower, get a little bit of rain-cooled air.